So clearly, it was like a matrix that you would say, here is a persona. This persona for this category consumes this kind of content, and therefore, if I am a marketer or a brand, what kind of content can I really, build as a content engine? Is really what I think you are talking about in the predictive content intelligence work
Absolutely.
that you did, right? So, how did that learning help you when you became a CMO?
So I think for me, really, it wasn't just that learning. It was more a reinforcement of things that we had kind of come across with over the course of my career. I think when you're building a marketing career, really, it's about always having. If you want to be successful, you have to have it always first of all boils down to a deep understanding of the customer, having a good understanding of your business, and then really trying to figure out where that intersection is going to be, right? And For us, it was not just about content, but it was more about understanding, consumer behavior. So today, when I think about my current role, right, I lead marketing for a brand that has seen one of the biggest transformations in the insurance space, right? So
Yeah.
we used to be known by another name. We've been known by another name since 2008. And in 2024, when Bandhan Financial Holdings acquired us, it came with the challenge of kind of repositioning what was a relatively well-established name into something that actually now fit within the, a larger financial services ecosystem of the Bandhan Group. So for us, this was a lot more than just a changing of a logo or the changing of a tagline, right? It was about building credibility, building trust, and building long-term equity in a sector like in life insurance where there is a bit of skepticism, right?
Yeah.
So in a way, the challenge really was, how do you position yourself not just as another private insurer, right? Going back to Bandhan's own roots, right? About access, about inclusion, about financial security, and saying, okay, fine, how do we position ourselves in light of this in a way that's still relevant to the end customer, right? And that kind of
Great.
helped, having that understanding kind of helped us give us a positioning where we are today. So, for example, today you see Bandhan Life Communication, where we're really all about making insurance more accessible. Accessible for whom? Accessible for the self-employed, accessible for middle-class Indians, accessible for women, right? Really, those are the kind of focus areas that we kind of double down on. That's because of the fact that, yes, it has to be, like I said, an understanding of who you are as a business, where your customer is, and where those two things potentially intersect.